Hi everyone, it's Sunday, but I'm already going to start this week's vlog, and I'm going to start it by saying this. I indirectly work with animals. I am an envelope sealer for a veterinary mail-order pharmacy. I'm preparing medications to be mailed to pet parents to be given to dogs and cats to improve their life or keep the ticks and fleas away or alleviate their pain. And, you know, as a former kitty parent myself, I don't think of the people who take care of the dogs and cats as their owners. I think of them as their pet parents. Well, I don't know if I do. My company does, and I'm kind of trying to adopt that thought because, you know, to those pet parents, this is not just a cat or just a dog. This is not just a fur ball. This is not just a thing with 4 legs and a tail. This is their best friend. This is their baby. This is what they come home to every day and just scoop up in their arms and love all over, and just, it's a huge part of them. And I say all that to say this. If you are a pet parent, please, not only get your animal microchipped, but, like, put your information on their microchip. I have had a couple of cats, and the one I had in, like, 2000 to 2003, he didn't have a microchip, but he did have a collar with an ID tag. Especially the first time he was supposed to be an inside cat, but he took off on me once, and I was like, he came home later that day, but it gave me enough of a scare. I was like, okay, I'm getting you an ID tag so that if this ever happens again and, like, anyone finds you, they can call me and we can arrange to, like, get you back here. Well, that kind of started me on the let's get my animals an ID tag thing. And then when I adopted my latest kitty, who passed away in 2015, he had a microchip because he was the love of someone's life as she aged, and she ended up passing away. He outlived her. And I adopted him, and I'm happy to say that worked out beautifully, and he was just adored by me for 8 years until he just got desperately ill, and the only way to show him how much I loved him was to give him one last kiss and let him go. But anyway, he had a microchip, and I made sure that I updated it with his information. Now, did anyone ever need to use that microchip to locate me and reunite me with my baby? No, thank God. But I follow somebody on YouTube who, in their latest vlog, they vlogged how they found a dog, and he had a collar but no ID tag. They took him to a vet, microchip scanned him. The vet's like, well, there's a microchip in him, but there's no information whatsoever on the microchip. So whoever his pet parents are never registered their names under his microchip, and they still can't connect this dog with this set of pet parents or single pet parent, whatever his home situation is. They can't get him back to it. They walked through their apartment complex. Half the people in the complex didn't answer their doors, I guess, and everyone who did kept saying, no, I don't know him. It's not my dog. So I guess this woman just became a foster mom to a little doggy, which I hope either that works out or his pet parent comes forward. They did put posts on social media and, like, lost dog sites in the area and stuff. But I'm just saying, all of this trouble could have been avoided if the pet parents had put their information on their pet baby's microchip. So if you have animals, please either get them ID tagged or microchipped, and just having a microchip, I guess, isn't enough. In fact, that's actually information that I might not have known when I get another cat. I mean, maybe I should check into is a microchip made for you when you set it up, or would they just stick the microchip in them and then you create I'm not quite sure how it works, but I'm going to find out when I get my next kitty, because fortunately with the last one, that adoption was orchestrated by someone who worked with the previous pet parent, who doubled as an animal enthusiast who wanted nothing but the best for this kitty. And she made sure that everything went well. She followed him for the rest of his life, and, she was aware of what was going on from the day I adopted him to the day I had to let him go. But fortunately, I had her. Next time I might not, and I intend to find out, to make sure that everything goes well, because I certainly don't want my kitty to be in the middle of, oh, well, we found him, but we didn't know how to find you because there's no information on the microchip. First of all, that's not going to happen. If anything, my information is going to be in a couple of places. But I guess the point is, if you've got an animal that you love, please make sure that your information is connected to the animal through an ID tag, a microchip, or both. This dog in this vlog has got a collar but no tag, and a microchip but no information connected to it. So when he gets lost, which he has, no one knows where to find his pet parent. Good morning. It's Monday. I've got just over a half hour before my ride shows up to work. And it's Monday and I don't want it to be, and I have to take door-to-door trains at home and I don't want to, is not enough of a reason to say I'm just gonna take the day off just for the heck of it. So I am forcing myself to start the day. I have tried a new lunch preparation thing. I got a big old block of cheese and some crackers and some raisins. Hold on, let me get in the same room again. So, up until now I've been getting Lunchables, but let's face it, I really am not much of a deli meat person. So here I am wasting money, and I lately have tried Sargento balance brakes, and those are good, but buying 6 of those only gets me through 3 out of 4 days, because I'm kind of dipping into 2 different kinds. I'm not sure I'm eating everything that I am getting, no matter which kind of thing whether I'm getting a Lunchable or what's holding this back from shutting, or a thing of Sargento balance brakes. And like everything, Sargento balance brakes are getting so expensive. I mean, I don't know what they used to be, but now that I want to buy them, they're $4 per thing. So spending $8 for 3 days worth of stuff just doesn't work, especially when I'm not eating everything in there. So I'm like, you know what? Why don't I get the cheese and the crackers and the raisins? And if I want them, some nuts, which I haven't gotten nuts yet. And just make my own little lunches. And I actually tried this once before, and I guess the mistake was trying to put the sandwiches together and then put those in the refrigerator. I got to worked up until lunch, opened these things. I didn't even get one of those in my mouth. I picked it up and I was like, ew, that is not a good texture. I think the cracker like soaked up the cheese, whatever you soak up with cheese when crackers and cheese are together for a long time, and it was just nasty. So this time I'm doing what they do in the Lunchables, putting the cheese in one compartment of my container, the crackers in another. And I hope the problem isn't just refrigerating them, because that wouldn't make sense, honestly. You refrigerate the Lunchables, and you can't not refrigerate it, because isn't cheese supposed to be refrigerated? You don't leave cheese out for days, do you? Hopefully this will work out better, because I feel like if I'm going to spend a bunch of money on lunch, I need to, first of all, eat the whole thing. Secondly, it needs to last longer. I can't keep spending $8 per week on something that's only going to last 3 out of 4 days. And if the $8 a week, if I'm going to spend $8 a week on Lunchables, I need to eat the whole thing, not just what I want. But even in challenging times, I'm not going to force myself to eat something I don't want to eat. And who knows, if I do lunches like this, maybe the $8 will last longer. Well, actually, how much do I spend? I haven't done the tally yet, okay? But for what it costs, the $8 is probably for the block of cheese. The crackers and the raisins and the... What else did I buy? I think that's it. I'll probably buy like some chocolate kisses or something to round out the... like to throw some sweetness into it. I'll have to do like a tally one of these days to find out how much it all costs. But my hope is it'll last longer than the $8 to $12 for 4 Lunchables that I don't even eat all of. I eat what I want, and that's... I mean, I wonder... I don't guilt myself to think how much of that money you're throwing away by not eating that. But I just... Hopefully what I spend on the cheese and crackers and raisins and whatever else I end up throwing into that will end up lasting maybe a few weeks or even a month, as opposed to a week or two. I'm at work before I have to start, and I finally got an answer from the people that I think I talked about this last vlog, about how I need to make plans for the future, and I need to have conversations with people about how things are going to happen. Well, I think I said that they didn't understand my question correctly, so I emailed them back. They got back to me, but I'm not very assured by the answer I got. They said probably 2 months before everything starts. I'm like, okay, that's not going to be enough time if it turns out that they can't do what I need them to do. I'm not crying. I feel like I'm close, but I'm just feeling kind of overwhelmed. I want to get out of this situation, but there is no place to go because if this is happening in March, I am not waiting until January to even start making plans. Try to put it aside for now. You've got
8:43 a.m. and 29 seconds.
17 minutes to feel whatever you're going to feel or whatever before you've got to put it aside and get to work. Okay, it's lunchtime, and let's hope that these homemade Lunchable things turned out the way they were supposed to. So far, feels good. Yeah, I just didn't do it right the last time. This is how you do it. Put the cheese, the crackers, and whatever else you're going to put in one of these compartments in your easy lunchbox or whatever this thing's called. Now I forget what those things are called. But yeah, that's the way you gotta do it. I've been able to tentatively get out of this for tomorrow, but I didn't even try for today, and now I really wish I would have. It's like 2:20, 2:21, and I still haven't gotten the 15-minute call that says, yeah, I have it just now, it's coming in.
Should be arriving within the next 15 minutes.
Just in time for me to finish this last box of envelopes.
Dictate.
I just finally got the 15-minute warning call period. Now, comma, I will clock out, comma, and if people could keep an eye out, comma, I would appreciate it, period.
Inserted. I just finally got the 15-minute warning call. Now, I will clock out, and if people could keep an eye out, I would appreciate it. Send. Button. Send.
when they finally get here, can I at least go home, or am I stuck riding on this vehicle for who knows how long? I mean, whatever happens, I'll just live with it, but any time now, you guys, seriously. If you have the ability to drive, never take that for granted, because you are so free to just leave whenever you want, go wherever you want. You're not at the mercy of other people. Finally. And from the sounds of it, we're in for a long ride. But go figure, that's what happens with this sometimes. But the most important part has finally happened. I've finally connected with this vehicle. Is my good luck streak with my preferred ride service over until further notice? That was the worst news for a few days now. They can't help me at all on Wednesday. And that really screws stuff up, because we'll see what I can do. I'm finally home at
3:46 p.m. and 22 seconds.
3:46, and what worries me is if things happen Wednesday afternoon like they did this afternoon, my housekeeper will show up and I will not be here. This is like the worst case scenario. When it's door-to-door transit, I have no control over when I get home or when I get picked up or any of that. And when I've got plans for when I get home, I don't know how those plans, I can't trust those plans to work out with that level of zero control. I actually made a whole work week vlog, but that's all I vlogged on Monday, and we are at 23 minutes and something, and there is no way in the world the rest of this vlog is going to happen in this particular video. I'm going to have to probably divide this into Tuesday and Wednesday, and then maybe do Thursday, or maybe do Tuesday and then Wednesday and Thursday. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to divide the rest of this, but I have 40 some odd minutes left of footage. And unless I edit half of it out, I won't be able to have all that in one part either, because of the way that Tunes to Tube works. Again, I make these videos really solely audio and then put a picture up using Tunes to Tube. And with those two things, I create a video. And with Tunes to Tube, if you go beyond 30 minutes, it won't let you upload it. So it's time to end this part of the vlog. Thank you for watching / listening. Check out Aira, check out Shipped, check out anv.me, which is my new website. And check out anything else in the description that you might want to. And you'll hear from me in the next video. Bye.